Back in Book 1 of Sailing Adrift, we completely refit our 1972 vintage sailboat in our driveway. And then we splashed it into the Columbia River. And guess what? It floats. So now we're gonna move aboard and live our lives on the water. Last week on Sailing Adrift, we said goodbye to the cutest little marina on Sauvie Island and head over to St. Helens so we can fuel up for the remainder of our trip. However, almost immediately afterwards, we noticed some clanking in our engine room, which is never good.
What are we doing here in St. Helens? This is not where we're supposed to be today. When life breaks your engine, you make lemonade.
Just a few dinghy rides and trips to the hardware store later.
Yeah!
Woo!
Got it.
We're back up and running. On to the next leg. Now we're on our way to a little town called Rainier. We've been having some trouble with our autopilot, so we've been hand steering since Sauvie Island. Lunchtime rolled around and sandwiches quickly became the obvious option.
Delicious, thank you.
You're welcome.
Hey, did you know that that is the greatest island of all time?
How so? Good one.
Thank you, Kelly.
It's pretty sweet being able to travel this way, just freely moving around, no seatbelts, with all the amenities of being at home. I can even get some work done while on the move.
Drink?
How we doing, boss?
What?
How we doing, boss?
Pretty good. We're just passing Coffin Rock. I don't know why it's called Coffin Rock, but it looks cool. There's like a little beach over there. You can probably like anchor and then dinghy in. If it was summertime and not March.
Jacked up on Mountain Dew.
Half an hour from our destination of Rainier. It's just around the corner up here. All right, we need to get the fenders out on this side. Keep them relatively close to the center. Two big ones on the outside, two little ones flanking the door.
Okay. Got a little bit of a wake going from this boat over here. All the fenders are out and we are about ready to dock in Rainier.
Kelly.
What?
Believe it or not, we're only charged to 95% of our batteries because, what was that, about a 3-hour tour?
Yeah, I'd say.
And we're at 50%. That's about right. I mean, we should have put about 200-300 amp hours, probably 300 amp hours in there. Should get us by for a while since they don't have power or water here at the dock.
And I got some work in, which is good. It's good to keep my job.
Thanks for helping me dock. Sorry I can't do that by myself yet.
Not yet.
Maybe someday.
One day.
Maybe someday I'll do it.
We can dream. He still needs me. We're here. We made it.
And we did a great job getting here.
Yeah, we did.
And the engine was great. Everything went well.
Yeah. We need to go to the hardware store. Drifter is safely tied up. Now time to check in and make a quick trip to the hardware store for a cap. When we removed the water maker pump, the connection gushed like a garden hose with the freshwater pump on. So we had to choose between water and flooding the bilge. What's that sound?
Oh, just trying to work out the bugs with taking the pump out. Now its water source is not stopped, so it's going right in. Doesn't hurt anything because it goes right into the bilge and over, but it's like yeah, turning on a faucet. So I gotta figure out how to turn that off. And look at that, our bilge pump works. Just like it's supposed to.
Anyway, greetings from Rainier. That's where we are. Conditions are cold with a touch of wet.
I can tell we're getting closer to the ocean, Kelly. There's shells on this pier.
Yeah.
And I heard the barking of sea lions earlier.
I did too.
And that means we're getting closer to the Pacific. That's exciting.
That is exciting. Exciting stuff. Stuff is happening.
This place is a little wet and gray, isn't it?
Yeah. This is the Rainier transient dock, so we're allowed to stay here for up to 3 days, but we do have to call and formally check in. Got us all checked in. That was easy. I just called them and they did it over the phone. So really no office here. I don't know why the person I was talking to said that, but anyway, we were all checked in And now I'm gonna go meet Chris at the hardware store, and hopefully we'll get that part we need. We have 72 hours, which is probably more than necessary, but it's good to have some time. There's the hardware store. That was easy.
There he is.
Yep, here I am. $1.75 later.
Think there's a market around here?
What are you in the market for?
Well, I ran out of brewskis.
You have 2 left.
Do I?
Yeah,
Market near me.
not enough.
There is a Dollar General and a grocery outlet.
You gonna go with the old Bud Light?
Yep.
Tried and true.
Anything else we need?
I think we need a giant teddy bear.
Denied.
Now heading back to the boat for the night. Chef Chris will be preparing dinner for us tonight. Looks delicious. What have we got here?
Burnt ends and collard greens with a blue cheese sauce.
Looks fantastic. We've been watching a lot of MasterChef, and it has inspired the culinary artist in Chris. Right? Right, babe? What? We enjoyed a very calm evening in Rainier and fell asleep to the serenade from the sea lions. And Chris. Shut up! Just walking up to take the trash out this morning. Another day in the life. So we had another successful overnight. The plan for today is to head on over to Cathlamet. Not sure how long it's gonna take. Yeah, Cathlamet, and then we might anchor tonight actually. So see what that's all about. So we're gonna head back to the boat, get it all ready, and then head on over to Cathlamet. This will be the last leg before we hit Astoria, which is our final destination before we go out that area at the mouth of the Columbia River. That's where we'll be. That's our staging area before we take off. Exciting times. Meanwhile, Chris has been trying to cap off that pump, and it appears he finally had some success.
It fits.
What fits?
Peace.
Oh, good.
Kelly,
Yeah,
there's a fiery ball of light in the sky.
I know. When did that happen?
What the hell is that thing? I can't see anymore.
Are we there yet?
Dude, it is wild. I feel like it's been 100 years since we saw the direct sun. And my endorphins are rising. I'm ready to get after it.
Sounds great.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Ready to break.
Break. Okay, it's officially departure time. Happy to report our departure was a success. Now we're about to glide under the Lewis and Clark Bridge. Are we gonna make it? This bridge is 830 meters long, and it was designed by Joseph Strauss, the engineer of the Golden Gate Bridge. With 64 meters of vertical clearance, I think our 15 meters will fit under just fine. Woo! We were cruising along at about 6 knots and enjoying every bit of scenery along the way. We are now coming up on the Julia Butler Hanson Bridge, the bridge just before Cathlamet. I have Googled it, and at high tide, we're looking at 60 feet of clearance, which is good for us because we need about 50 something, so we should make it. But it looks a little low and it is a little scary, so hopefully Google is right.
It's listed as the clearance, right? Not the height?
Yeah, clearance. that was definitely the most nerve-wracking bridge so far.
We made it.
Yeah, that was a close one.
Was it though?
It looked really close.
Well, we finally made it to Cathlamet. Now time to find a safe place to anchor down for the next few days.
Both think this is a good spot, but we're not really sure why.
We're not sure why.
It's out of the way.
Yeah.
We're in deep water, but not too deep, and it's close to town.
The only thing that really concerns me is, like this rolliness. There's not a whole lot of protection. This would be a good spot to stop the anchor because the current's going to pull us this way. There's plenty of water out here for boats to go by, but it is far from protected because all the wind coming this direction is going to send chop at us. Are you ready?
Okay, yeah.
Let's go anchor.
Decision made. We're parking it right here. We back down on the anchor. Now Chris is just pinning it in place to take some tension off the windlass. At this point, we can also set our anchor alarm.
Okay. So we go down to anchor watch.
We then proceeded to play around with those settings for way too long.
Select alarm sound. That's it?
That's all. You got one option?
Oh, I got other options. Bells, beeps, beep 1, 2, and 3.
Just pick the most alarming one.
All right, let's see what this is like.
That sounds old school. I like it.
You're down with that one?
Yeah, it sounds like you put a floppy disk in wrong.
What's a floppy disk, old lady?
You're older than me.
I'm too old for technology. Kelly, let me tell you something. I was around when floppy disks were actually floppy.
Yeah,
You probably weren't.
you lucky dog, you.
What is going on? We're like twisting.
Yeah, we do that.
Yeah.
We do that now.
To recap,
Okay.
we have set a 20-meter radius around the boat specifically. The reason we're doing this is because, like I mentioned before, we're on a river. So the current is what's pushing us back. The boat really should not move at all. It would take quite a gust of wind to counteract the current. So we'll put the circle around the boat itself, keep it really tight, and that way we'll know if for some reason we're moving too much. We're just gonna hang out on the boat tonight. No leaving.
No leaving.
No leaving. We're just gonna make sure that everything's good. I mean, we backed down hard, so I am not worried about the anchor set. We feel stable. We feel secure. Wouldn't you agree, Kelly?
Yeah, this feels really secure actually.
And we've got a nice tight circle with an alarm that'll beep old school should
Yeah.
something bad happen.
I'm excited for that to happen.
The boat doesn't feel uncomfortable. That's
No, it's not really at all. This is pretty calm actually.
So
So there we go.
I
Yeah.
feel like we're in a great spot.
And here's how close we are to shore. Just right over there.
If there's a fire, we can swim.
Don't start a fire.
Stay tuned for fish tacos.
So this is life on the hook. Wow. Way crazy.
Time for dinner, Kelly.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Yeah, what are you gonna make?
I'm making us this tacos finally. We're gonna do some chicken street tacos.
Nice.
Yeah.
Looking forward to that sweet action.
Dinner's almost ready. We're gonna have chicken street tacos with avocado crema and kind of a savory slaw.
Sounds good.
Yeah, and I made a special ingredient.
What's that?
Pickled some onions.
Well, those were ridiculously delicious. I don't know how he does it. Time to call it a night.
We made it through the night, and the anchor held great. I expected nothing less because I had no expectations. But I wanted to show you something cool. We have out here elephant logs. Here's one elephant log. See his trunk coming out of the water? And then over here is his buddy elephant. This is kind of a dopey elephant. He's like, hey everybody, I got a hairy head. So we're obviously not experienced at this. Kelly and I were trying to figure out why all these logs look so different this morning as opposed to last night. We were slightly worried that we were dragging, even though there's no evidence to support it.
Nope, our anchor alarm has not gone off. We've all the other trees look like they did before, so we decided it's the tide that makes these this zoo out here look different.
Last night Kelly called that one like the top of a bear. Let me get in on that. But as you see, it clearly does not look like a top of a bear.
Yeah,
it
clearly.
roughly looks like a doofus elephant. Now that we have the bear stump that's right here, it looks like it's swimming towards our boat.
I also see the one back there looking like an anteater with a big long tail. The bear elephant one to me now looks like walrus.
Oh, it looks like a headless walrus.
No, the head is the hair.
Oh.
And then the tusks that come down.
Yeah, that's a stretch. You go back to work. I'm gonna go get some pie.
Okay, I get to work from home today.
Yep, and our home is where the anchor is. Kelly has to work this morning, so I'm kind of riding solo because I don't have any projects on my immediate to-do list. Way over where that smoke is being produced has delicious pie. It's in Oregon, so we're gonna get a Marionberry pie if they have one. They better have one because that's like the berry of Oregon. We're gonna go take the dinghy over there, walk up 15 minutes according to our friends, and get ourselves a piece of pie, maybe a cup of coffee. To the dinghy! All right, we're ready to go, but something doesn't feel right. That's better.
Chris then deployed the dinghy and got himself all packed for his pie adventure. Keep your fingers crossed for our outboard not being a piece of today.
Let's hope it starts. We're all set rowing.
You're drifting.
Yep.
Pretty fast. Bye, Chris. Yeah.
Can't really tell where I'm supposed to be able to cut through, so we're just gonna go around, I guess. Shouldn't be too bad. This is quite a ways. One of those things that kind of pushes your comfort zone, and then your comfort zone is extended. Almost there, I think. I'm cold. It's cold. I'm regretting the trip at this point.
Okay, let's just speed things along for Chris's sake.
All right. We're tied up. Oh, my butt's a little numb. My hand is freezing. Hopefully the boat will be fine there. Holy crap, I am cold. Took about an hour to get here, and we have about a 15-minute walk to get to the berry patch and get some pie. Oh, it better be good. What great idea this was. I've never been so excited to go through some doors in my life. That was scary. That one was locked. I thought we were there close. Certainly, darling. Let's go get a table. This looks like the perfect table for one. So they have these mini pies. That's probably perfect for 2 people. Whole pie seems a bit ridiculous. Marionberry cream. Sounds delicious. Wonder how the chicken fried steak is.
Are you also wondering how your lovely wife is doing? That's not good. Houston, we have a problem. the anchor alarm decided to go off. And I don't think it's a big deal because we set a pretty tight parameter for our driftiness. And I popped up here and we are facing the complete opposite direction, but that is okay. Yeah, I think it's probably just the slack tide and us getting a little bit more water action and spinning. We are not any closer to the shore, and it's not like we're drifting out into the channel either, so we're okay. False alarm. Nobody panic. I'm not panicking. I was panicking at first, like a little bit, because Chris isn't here and I'm all alone on the boat. Yeah, I don't want to have to pull up the anchor by myself and deal with all that shit. So he should be coming back soon.
Are you ready to order here?
How's a chicken fried steak?
Really good. We sell a lot of that.
Okay, let's do that.
Is that going for you?
Thank you. It's much better. I killed it. And there's the pie. Don't tell Kelly I had breakfast. Breakfast was worth it. The pie is still to be determined, but man, I did not come prepared. We started off with a little water in the bottom of the dinghy, and now my butt's soaked. My toes are wet. I'm wearing the wrong shoes. My coat's not that thick. I got a t-shirt underneath, and then I got a pair of gloves. Those are actually the saving grace.
Well, at least Floater is still here, so you don't have to swim home.
Oh, the sun's coming out. That's gonna help. Okay. Oh. I forgot my glove. We're gonna need this. All right, no time like the present. I'm as bundled as I can make myself. Let's get the heck out of here. Less wind, but more choppy this direction. A lot more pleasant though, for sure, because there's no wind in my face and we're heading back now.
Hello. Welcome home.
You're backwards.
Yeah, that was not my intention, but nature.
Yeah, I wonder why, man, we've turned around a lot.
Yeah.
And all those things we were looking at this morning are underwater.
Yeah, nature.
That's like a 2-foot difference. Bye.
Thanks. Well, my work shift just ended. Now Chris and I have plans to go get a different kind of pie. This time, together. So this evening, we're going to leave the boat and dinghy into town, where we're going to have some pizza.
Are you coming?
Yes. Then we're off. This little outing isn't nearly as long or miserable compared to what Chris endured earlier.
This way is the uncomfortable direction. When we come home, it'll be nice. We've managed to park the boat.
Yep. Success.
Heading into town. And I can tell you already, the dinghy ride was much shorter than my last one, and this walk is going to be much shorter than my last few.
Score.
Miss? Look what we got.
We got a pizza.
Yeah, see, we went in there, and we're a little bummed because we were expecting like a restaurant, like a sit-down restaurant, and it was like a counter service place. We ordered a pizza and we were waiting, and I was talking to my dad, and he's like, will they let you take it to the brewery? And I was thinking, that's brilliant. So I asked, and they said you can.
So we're gonna head down here to the brewery. To River Mile 38 Brewing Company.
Kelly,
What?
I just froze the J away.
Yeah.
She gave me a free sample and it's really tasty.
After a great date night with live music and delicious pizza, it's time to head back home.
Can't see much.
Thank you.
barely see, I can see your mouth. Let's go home.
About 15 minutes later, we arrived. I think next time we'll probably leave more lights on.
You know what would make us a lot more enjoyable, Kelly?
What?
80-degree weather.
Yeah, that's true.
What do you think it is, like 40?
I think it's probably below 40 by now, but it might be right at 40. Whatever it is, it's not 80.
How's it going over there?
It's pretty good.
Okay.
My hands are not completely numb, so that's good, and we're locked in.
Yeah, good. I'm just holding on to this one for you.
Park in the car.
Yep. Okay, the boat is secure.
Yay, floater.
We did it. How's that for bright? You got a pizza there, Kelly? Well, Kelly,
Yeah.
it's a successful night out at Anchor.
We did it.
We did. You know, so with all these new things, I feel like we're constantly pushing our boundaries.
Yeah.
And that's important because they need to be expanded.
Yeah.
And then we'll feel comfortable.
Exactly.
So there we did. We did it. Kelly.
What?
It's pie time.
Pie time.
We gotta try this pie.
We did a
You do
pizza
not-
pie and now a pie.
You do not know what I went through to get you this pie. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Mmm. That was worth your trip.
I'm sure it was for you. Here I
It
go.
was so good.
Is it?
Yeah. I don't even like pie.
How do you not like pie? That's
I
un-American.
don't like the flakiness of the crust, but
Mmm.
mm,
Mmm. That's pretty delicious.
it's really good. Well, that's it for now. Tune in next week for some sweet wave action on our way to the mouth of the Columbia River.
And I'm just like hinging my knees while the boat just freaking flies.
Hurry! Don't step in poop. Don't do it! You are the worst!
Have you tested the toilet yet, Kelly?
I have not.
I did.
How was that? I guess it works.
Small. Am I developing a deep man musk?
No.
They're shedding all the butt smell from their body out into the environment. Because no one wants their body to be full of butt smell.
No.
So they shed it into their little room, and you open the door and you get hit with a wall, and it is foul. Oh no! The anchor alarm! Oh no! I'm fighting the current!
That's gotta be it, dude.
I don't remember leaving it on, but it certainly looks promising. Still can't see. Oh,
Oh,
I see
there it is. I see it. That's
Go
it.
us, we left the anchor light on, it works.
I hope that's our boat.
It works like a boss.
We made it.
Not yet. Look at us.
Yeah, look at
We found our boat.
Oh man. Okay, I'm gonna turn this off now.